Starting at age 30, the body begins losing muscle. Slowly at first. About 3 to 5% every decade. Easy to miss, easy to attribute to getting older. But after 60, that process accelerates significantly. And if it isn't addressed, the result is a condition called sarcopenia, progressive muscle loss that affects up to 45% of seniors and is directly linked to falls, fractures, loss of independence, and a measurably shorter life. The most important thing to know about sarcopenia: it is not inevitable. Research clearly shows it can be slowed, stopped, and in many cases reversed. But most seniors don't know what's driving it or what actually helps. Welcome to Senior Wellness Guide. Sarcopenia, from the Greek for poverty of flesh, is the age-related loss of skeletal muscle mass, strength, and function. Here is what happens biologically. Muscle is made of fibers. After 60, the number and size of those fibers decrease, particularly fast-twitch fibers, which are responsible for quick, powerful movements like catching yourself when you stumble. The body becomes less efficient at building new muscle from protein. Hormonal changes, particularly declining testosterone and growth hormone, reduce the anabolic signals that tell the body to maintain and repair muscle tissue. When muscle is lost, the body replaces it almost always with fat, particularly visceral fat around the abdomen. This compounds the health risks further, driving inflammation, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular strain simultaneously. 4 factors drive the acceleration of muscle loss after 60, and most seniors are experiencing all 4 simultaneously without realizing it. First, declining anabolic hormones. Testosterone, estrogen, and growth hormone all decrease with age, reducing the body's muscle-building capacity. Second, inadequate protein intake. As we covered in our diet mistakes video, most seniors are falling significantly short of their actual protein requirement, and the aging body needs more protein, not less, to maintain muscle. Third, physical inactivity. Muscle that is not regularly challenged through use begins to atrophy, and sedentary seniors lose muscle at a dramatically faster rate than active ones. Fourth, chronic inflammation. Conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis generate systemic inflammation that actively breaks down muscle tissue. Managing these conditions is therefore also a sarcopenia management strategy. Here is the part of the sarcopenia conversation that most seniors never hear, and the part that actually motivates change. Sarcopenia is not just about looking or feeling weaker. The consequences are systemic. NIH-funded research found that seniors with weaker grip strength and slower walking speed, both direct markers of sarcopenia, showed dramatically higher risk of falls, mobility limitations, hip fractures, and premature death. The grip strength finding is particularly striking. Your grip strength is one of the strongest predictors of your overall health and longevity available to any doctor, more predictive than blood pressure in some studies. If you cannot open a jar, turn a key, or carry shopping bags the way you used to, that declining grip strength is a measurable health signal worth discussing with your doctor. After age 80, between 11 and 50% of people have sarcopenia significant enough to affect daily function. The wide range reflects how much individual lifestyle factors influence its progression, which means those same factors are within your control. Research is consistent on 3 evidence-based pillars that slow sarcopenia, and in many seniors, measurably reverse it. The first and most powerful is resistance training. UT Southwestern Medical Center confirms that resistance training is the only activity proven to slow the progression of sarcopenia directly. Studies show that even light resistance work, with resistance bands, body weight, or light weights, improves muscle mass, strength, and physical performance in seniors of all ages, including those in their 80s and 90s. A doctor or physical therapist can advise on the right type and intensity for your individual situation and any health conditions you have. The second pillar is protein intake. Research suggests healthy older adults need 1.0 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight daily, with those managing chronic conditions needing even more. Spreading protein across all 3 meals rather than concentrating it in one sitting significantly improves how efficiently the aging body uses it for muscle maintenance. The third pillar is managing the conditions that drive chronic inflammation, particularly diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and chronic pain. Treating these conditions actively is simultaneously a sarcopenia treatment strategy, because each reduces the inflammatory burden that is actively breaking muscle down. Here is one finding most seniors haven't heard, and it's generating significant research attention. Creatine supplementation, long associated with young athletes, is showing meaningful benefits for muscle preservation in older adults. A growing body of research finds that creatine supplementation in seniors, particularly when combined with resistance training, helps maintain muscle mass and improve strength more effectively than resistance training alone. Omega-3 fatty acids, the same ones in fatty fish and fish oil supplements we covered in our blood pressure video, are also showing anti-sarcopenic effects, reducing the inflammatory breakdown of muscle tissue. Neither is a replacement for diet and physical activity, but both are worth discussing with your doctor, particularly if you have confirmed sarcopenia or are at high risk. The most important action after watching this video: ask your doctor whether your muscle health has been assessed. A simple grip strength test and a walking speed assessment are the two primary clinical measures for sarcopenia recommended by NIH researchers. Both can be done in a standard appointment. Neither requires expensive equipment. If you are over 60, these two measures belong in your routine health monitoring, alongside your blood pressure, blood sugar, and vitamin levels. Most doctors don't include them unless asked. So ask your doctor. Muscle loss after 60 is real, common, and serious, but it is not inevitable. The four drivers: hormonal change, inadequate protein, inactivity, and chronic inflammation. The three pillars that help: resistance training, sufficient protein, and managing underlying conditions. And a growing body of research supporting creatine and omega-3s as useful additions. Ask your doctor about a grip strength and walking speed assessment. That conversation could change the trajectory of your health. Subscribe to Senior Wellness Guide for new videos every week. Drop a comment. Have you noticed changes in your strength or grip? See you in the next video.